Hey guys, how is it going? Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Kanto. This is our Pokemon Fire Red playthrough with the 251 patch. Hope you are all doing very well. I'm sorry if my layout looks slightly different. It didn't, OBS didn't save some of the settings, so I've just had to sort of put things back in. But yeah, we're back up and running. Since I last left you, I have done some training off screen, and I've got everyone except Caterpie up to level 10. The reason for that is Caterpie will level up soon, and I didn't want to lose like the first, level up. Sorry, not level up. First evolution to like an off-screen, grinding session. So the plan today, we're in Pewter City, is to take on the first gym. We're just gonna have a little look at our bags. Yeah, we've got some potions and stuff, that's cool. Yeah, so level 10 for Jemmy, that had already happened. Mankey got to level 10 and learned... Did he learn anything? No, he hasn't learned anything new. Mito learned Bite. Omega learned Thunder Wave, I think, and those extras, maybe Tail Whip as well. Big E didn't learn anything. Oh, no, he learned Vine Whip. I'm very sorry. So yeah, a couple of new abilities. Now, this should be a bit of a doddle, because we've got two Pokemon that have got abilities that are super effective against Rock type, which is what Brock uses. And we're going to use... So, let me explain. So in a gym, you've got your boss, and then you've got like his lackeys. It's really simple. As this is the first gym, they get a bit more complicated. There's more puzzles. There's usually more like extra gym trainers and stuff. So we're going to use this guy to hopefully get our Caterpie to level up. And I'll show you how we're going to do that. So here's Camper Liam, and he's going to send out a Geodude. We're going to send out our Caterpie. And straight away, we're just going to go, no thank you. And we're going to take out one of our Pokemon that's good against them, which is this Mankey. Now he's using a spell there that just reduces electricity, but that's not a problem for us. We're not electric. So we're going to low kick. And we're going to do a fair bit of damage. And another low kick. And that, oh yeah, that harden just made him able to stay alive. I think a Covet should just about get him. Yeah, there we go. It's not very effective, but it was enough to kill him. So now Caterpie should... not level up, but got close. Now, obviously with the type of settings that we've got where it's not switch training, it's set, we don't get the chance to swap out before they send theirs out. So Caterpie might take a little bit of damage here. Except that Sandshoe's going to defense curl instead. Now, Sandshoe is not a rock type. Sandshoe is a ground type. However, Big E should still be super effective against them. Oh, now rollout can get very dangerous, because the more times it hits, the stronger it gets. So we really want to hit well with this Vine Whip. Which we... oh, this could... because that's going to do a lot of damage there, yeah. We might lose Bulbasaur here. Oh no, the crits went through. Oh, awesome. And there, Caterpie gets to level 7. And Caterpie is going to evolve. And we have got our Metapod, who now learns Harden, his sort of signature spell, you might say, or signature ability. Now we need to go heal, because we've taken a little bit of damage there. Now, our Metapod is much better than the Metapods that you get in the forest, because he was once a Caterpie under our training. He still knows Tackle and String Shot, but he just knows Harden as well. His actual stats are a bit rubbish, so he's not going to be that great. So what I'm going to do, actually, before we go back, I'm just going to go train Metapod to the point where he's about to level, and then we can watch the level up into Butterfree. So I will catch you in a couple of seconds. Hey guys, we're back. Metapod is now level 10, and we are going to see a beautiful evolution here. I literally just went to a patch of grass and just started running about with the speed thing on, so it didn't take any time at all. And here is Butterfree. I would also say Butterfree is maybe a bit of an underrated Pokemon. I'm not into, like, I've never done, like, you know, online battles and stuff like that, so I don't really see Pokemon as, like, that from that competitive side. So I'm sure he's probably not, he or she is not great in competitive. We just got Confusion there as well. That is a Psychic spell. That's really good. But in-game, in Fire Red, and Leaf Green especially, Fire Red and Leaf Green I meant, they are a great utility Pokemon. You'll see some of the stuff that they learn soon makes catching Pokemon really easy, especially there are certain Pokemon that can just run away from battles, and you can put them to sleep and stop that, and we will put that into action. Probably very soon, actually. Maybe not this episode, but definitely in the upcoming episodes. Right, so we're going to take on the big boss. So we're bringing out our big boy, Big E, who is going to hopefully deal with Brock. So you're here. I'm Brock. I'm Pewter's gym leader. My rock hard willpower is evident even in my Pokemon. My Pokemon are all rock hard. Are they now? And have true grit determination. That's right. My Pokemon are all the rock type. You're going to challenge me knowing that you'll lose? That's the trainer's honor that compels you to challenge me. Fine then. Show me your best. So we're starting with a level 12 Geodude. We've got our Big E. We're going to Vine Whip. He's going to Rock Polish, which puts his speed up. And another Vine Whip is just going to obliterate him. This is an early gym, so it's going to be easy. Pokemon isn't like a particularly difficult game. That is why there's like Nuzlocke challenges and stuff, you know, like hardcore versions. Whoa, look at that. And then we've got Onyx, level 14. He is also a rock and ground type, so our Vine Whip should... Oh, we've been cursed. But yeah, our Vine Whip should absolutely destroy. He has maxed his attack or put it up very high, so we might take a bit of damage here if he gets something off. No, he's just going to curse again. So yeah, not the smartest AI, I must say. But there we go, we got to level 12 with our Bulbasaur, nearly level 13, and we defeated Brock. For that we get a badge. We're going to get the Boulder badge. Midi received the Boulder badge from Brock. Now, hopefully on my overlay, it will update in a moment. It allows us to use flash outside of any out of battle, but we need to know flash to use it. We don't know what flash is yet, so nothing we can do there. And we're saying what are we getting here? Oh, a TM. Yes. A TM is like a one-time ability that we can teach our Pokemon. When I say one time, I mean once we've taught it to a Pokemon, it goes away, but they can then use that, you know, as much as they like. There you go, he's saying TM is good for one use, so when you use one, pick the Pokemon carefully. TM-89 contains Rock Tomb. It hurls boulders at the foe and lowers its speed. Awesome. So, now, if I go to my Pokélink and press... There we go, we've got our Boulder badge on the screen. Awesome. God, I love this little app. Right, we have completed Pewter City pretty much. There are reasons to come back in the future. These little trees up here that look like that, they can be cut down using an ability called Cut. We do not know that yet though, so there's nothing we can do there, but we can come back eventually. Just having a look at the party. Yeah, that's fine. Obviously we've got that Weedle in our boxes. Oh, but I don't think I've shown that. This is how you access your extra Pokemon that you catch and go to the boxes. There's a little computer back here, and we just fire that up. It says someone's PC, Midi's PC, that's where we got our item from, Professor Oak's PC. They do different things, but someone's PC, and we will eventually find out who someone is. We can withdraw, deposit, or move Pokemon. So there's our level 5 Weedle there. I might get him to level 10 off screen. We might use him in the future, who knows. But I'm not sure yet. I'm still trying to decide what Pokemon we're going to use. Now, we've got this guy here. If you remember him, he was from Professor Oak's office. Been asked to deliver this, so here you go. We get running shoes. This now allows us... You'll see now. This was all... Dear Midi, here is a pair of running shoes for my beloved challenger. Remember, I'll always cheer for you, don't ever give up. From Mum. So as you can see, that's how we usually go. Now we can press B, and we can run about. Which we will be doing most of the time now. Okay, so... We are about to take on a lot of trainers. So in between cities and towns in Kanto and in any Pokemon game really, there are routes or routes if you're American, and there are loads of Pokemon to catch, battles to do, so that is what we're going to do. We've got Last Janus here, who would like to battle. They're sending out Pidgey. We are going to switch to our Pikachu, Omega. And we're going to Thunder Shock it. Which does a good chunk of damage. And then our sort of passive ability there is Paralyze them. Which is good, so we can get another Thunder Shock off. That slows them down quite a lot, which means we've got a better chance of going first. Biggie also got some XP there and actually got to level 13. That's awesome. He wants to learn Poison Powder, which is like a damage over time. Yeah, go on, we'll take Poison Powder. Oh, and Sleep Powder. We're going to say no for now because I think Butterfree can learn that, and they will probably be the one who does all like the sleep powdering and stuff. And then what have we got? Another Pidgey. So we're going to stick with Old Faithful here, Thundershock. Exact same again. We've managed to paralyze it through our passive ability. And there we go. Right, let's pick someone else to level for a little bit. We just want to try and spread the XP out as much as possible. I'm just going to check. I can't remember if there's an item here. No. What do you think is the best thing to do for the playthrough? Do I do all the battles on screen, or do I do stuff off screen? Let me know what you think. I'm happy to do the battles on screen, but if you think it's going to slow things down, then we can always, you know, like jump to certain points, but then it might go a bit too fast, but yeah, let me know. Okay, we learnt Gust, which is a flying move, which is good against bugs, as you'll see here. Nearly getting him down in one. And then just a little tackle here will get that Caterpie down. And that's level 11. So I like to spread my XP around the party. Some people will pick one Pokemon and just use that and that and that and, you know, level it up really far ahead. Obviously our Bulbasaur, sorry, Big E is quite far ahead at the moment. But it'll never be a point where like I've got like a level 40 and then like a level 20 and stuff like that. I try and keep them all around the same level. So let's hit another Gust. That was down in one. Awesome. To level 12. Very nice. Why don't we give our Butterfree a little go this time? I love Butterfree's sprites. Look at that. That's awesome. We're going to Confusion. This is, like I said, yeah, a Psychic spell. Psychic is quite a strong type, I would say. Now, I haven't explained this, but if the move that you're doing matches the type of Pokemon that you are, you get something called the same type attack bonus. So you do more damage. So, Butterfree is not a Psychic type. He is a Bug and... He might be Bug Flying? Is he Bug Poison? I'll have to check, but... Because of that, his Confusion, you know, it's still strong because it's a pretty good move. And also, for this Ekans here, which is a Poison type, it is super effective against. However, if we were using a... Okay, yeah, we're not Poison type because we've just been poisoned there. If we were a Psychic kind of Pokemon, like a... We haven't met any yet, but say... There's one called Abra. If Abra used Confusion, it would be more powerful because that is a Psychic Pokemon, so they get the same type of attack bonus. Let's free you of that poison, my friends. I think he's Bug Flying. Yeah, Bug Flying. So, Bug moves or Flying moves would be have a bit of a damage to bonus to damage. God, I cannot speak today. Right, let's try our Mito, our little Rattata. This guy's got 4 Pokemon. Why don't we give Bite a go? It's going to poison Stingless there. Then we'll get him with a quick attack. Good job, Mito. Then we've got a Caterpie. We'll do the same stuff. We'll bite again. Right, here's a Kakuna. Obviously, we know the deal with these guys. They're just going to harden over and over. Now, in later Pokemon games, there is something called the Physical Special Split. I don't think it's part of this patch. I know there are certain patches that do that for these earlier games. But the way it works in these games is that certain types of moves, for example Psychic, all Psychic moves are considered special moves, so they take their damage bonus from the special stat. And then there are let's say Rock. All Rock moves are physical moves, so they would take it from the just the base physical attack stat. Level 11 for Mito there. In future games, they split that by saying certain Psychic Pokemon, certain Psychic moves are also physical moves. Obviously, what that opens up is that, hey, you can now make Pokemon that are Psychic type, but they're physical, and stuff like that. But in this version of the game, the type is what dictates if it's physical or special. And there's no sort of further breakdown than that. Which I think might mean that Bite isn't that good for Rattata, because Rattata's probably better at physical, and I think Bite might be special. If you know, correct me, but I think that is the case. Okay, another thing, when you're looking at grass, I'm sure you can spot it here. There's like a certain pattern to the grass, and then this is standing out. So if we look at it and press A, we get a berry. It's not always going to be a berry, but that means there is something on the ground there. And yeah, we got a berry this time. What we're going to do, we're going to fight this guy. Hey, you're not wearing shorts. What's wrong with you? God, what is wrong with me? Youngster Calvin sends out Spearow. Oh, right. So what can we use to take on this strong Spearow? It probably would be Omega, but he's a bit frail. So let's keep Mito out for now. See what we can do with them. Pursuit is a move that if I would pull Rattata out of the battle then to switch, Pursuit would have done like a hell of a lot of damage there. This Spearow is really having a go. I'm gonna risk. Maybe it is physical there, because it felt like that did less damage. I'm gonna risk a pull out here into Big E. Okay, yeah, he didn't use Pursuit there. We're going to tank this Fury attack. And we are going to Poison. I feel like they've expanded the movesets in this patch, which I actually quite like. It's something a bit different. He really thinks I'm going to pull out, but I'm not going to. We're going to tackle, and then the poison should just take him down. There we go, Spearow's down. And we defeated youngster Calvin. Right, we're halfway through this route. I'm going to go back and use the Pokemon Center to heal. Which doesn't take any time at all with our new running shoes. Oh yeah, and the patch means that we can run inside, which you can't do in the original version. So that is going to help a lot for, especially if we're doing any not dungeons, but like, they're kind of like dungeons, but they're usually set in like buildings and stuff. We'll be able to run about. Let us get to the next battle, which is going to be this lady here. And I'm going to leave it there for now. In the next episode, we will finish off this route and we'll get into a bit of a classic, well-known bit of the game. It's one of the big underground areas. It's a lot of fun. We're going to be catching more Pokemon. Quite a few, probably, actually. And yeah, we will hopefully continue on to the next city. Until then, stay safe. You know that I love you guys very much. Thank you for all the support. And I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.